I can't stress enough how important it is to seek out and hang out with people who inspire you.
Being inspired is an important thing, and hanging out with the people that inspire you really helps you get to where you want to be, because negativity is never a good thing. Saw a post on Facebook about starting up an MSP group of people, and there were limitations on what the annual revenue was, and somebody commented that I liked what you were talking about until you put a limitation on it. Because if you're making 500,000 in revenue, if you're making 10 million in revenue, that $10 million person actually was that $500,000 person at one point. How did he get to that 10 million? And why don't you want to know about that?
Right. And a quick clarification, the cap was, we had a bottom where we had to have, in this group, people are talking about, all right, we're going to get together and have a talk of business owners, but they do have some minimums. So you're not just starting out. So you're someone who's had some, success, got some processes down, so you can share some knowledge. But that upper limit of, we don't want someone who's too successful in here. I'm like, what are you talking about? I need to know there's someone who's willing to take the time to impart some wisdom about how they got to and how they scaled their systems to handle that. Yes, you do have different challenges at $10 million a year in revenue than you do at $500,000 a year in revenue. You're probably handling a lot of different things. But if I ever plan to achieve there, I want to hear from that person, and maybe they're doing things I don't need to do now, but it's also that checklist of what I will be needing to do in order to get to those different revenue spots. This is something that you just don't put a cap on it. And it's why I also said it's about who you surround yourself with. And it's really small thinking to say, I don't want to surround myself with people who are, way too successful or way out of my league type thing, or whatever that category is in your head.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? This is something I've always done. Is I've had a lot of people in my life who are more successful, but also inspire me because they've done something, or maybe they've made an exit from a business and they're on the other side of it and they just have a lot of wisdom in part. I'm like, these are the people I always try to surround myself with. And it's been tough. I mean, over the years, I've had to make some really hard decisions and say, some of these people are not the people I want in my life. They don't inspire me. There's nothing in my head that says, well, I just want those people because it makes me feel good that I'm more successful than them. That's never mattered to me. And that's why me and Brett are right here right now. This video is monetized on YouTube, which will make us probably $10 over the next few months. It's not where we're doing most of this, because we want to also share the knowledge we have, share successes we've had. Brett comes from the insurance industry, owning what you have, 27 agencies.
No, not that many. No, gosh, no, not even close. 4.
Okay,
but they were big.
Yeah,
but it's one thing. That's a totally different topic if you think about it.
But either way, Brett's someone I found and surrounded myself with, is among those inspiring, successful people that eventually landed him working here. And this is, you have to have those friend circles.
You have to, and the communication you have, the communication you have really makes who you are. It creates your thoughts. So who you communicate with is important to your business, because are the people in the same like and mindset that you are? Are they doing the same things you're doing? Are they doing more? And what can you learn from what they did? Because people who are successful made a lot of mistakes. Why not learn from those people that are successful? Seek out those people, find them, and have them become part of your sphere of influence. You do that, Tom, all the time. People come to you because you're probably the smartest man I know.
No,
I'm just hands down.
You need to know more people. I'm just saying.
I know, yeah. It's getting those people that are successful to help you, because real successful people, and you said this to me this morning, real successful people want to help others. Yes. They do.
It's part of your success. And that's honestly, because before we end this video, I do want to leave you with a few tips of, because cool saying all this, but where do you find those people, Brett?
Yeah. We're networking, going to places where those people are going to learn more about other businesses.
Yeah. Hang out with, if you're in the business world or the tech world too, because I got one foot in both. If you looked at through my podcasting, I've done stuff like that. I've got to interview some really cool people. I've got to meet Jeffrey Snover twice and interview him. I've got to meet some really cool people at Microsoft. And you're probably going, people at Microsoft, aren't you a Linux guy? Well, guess what? Jeffrey Snover's a really wicked smart person. And I was privileged to interview him, but that all came through connections I had made here and there.
Yeah.
And that was all through the Sunday Morning Links Tree podcast. For those of you trying to Google where I connected with some of these people, but I connect with them over Twitter. I connect with them on that. I'm seeking out tech people. I'm seeking out business people. I have a lot of friends, and it's just a matter of seeking out and offering help. And hey, can I help in some way? You'll find a lot of them are, willing to help as well. It's just back and forth, make those friends. It does sacrifice time. I don't spend time with some of the people I grew up with. And I also realized some of those people are probably not people I should have hung out with as long as I did. It's a tough decision sometimes. It's not like I'm saying words, it sounds easy, but it's not easy in real life doing it. But still, go out and seek out those people and start engaging with them on Twitter or in the tech world, or like Brett said, going to business events and things like that, where chambers of commerce and things. So
sending an email real quick to somebody, but not a book, a couple sentences of, hey, I'd like to get together with you because I want to find out how you became successful. Use those words.
Turns out, if simple as when I say tweet, I say things like tweet. When I read a book, I'll go and thank the author. Go say thank you to an author of a book. You'll be surprised how much engagement you may get with them. Alexis Ohanian, founder of Reddit, had a conversation with him when he released his book, kind of a story of all the stuff. A great book. It's called Without Their Permission, and about founding of Reddit and some of the things he's founded. And he also narrated the audiobook. And my conversation quickly turned into, here's a guy that founded Reddit, amazing level of success, and also replied back, how is my voice? I was kind of nervous reading it. Like that was how the conversation started with me and Alexis Ohanian. Like I thought it was awesome. And
that's a crack up.
Yeah. And it's as simple as that. You can go meet these people. You can get engaged with them. Start with a common interest with them. Like you read their book, and actually, by the way, take the time to read people's books.
Yeah, don't say I read your book and you didn't read it.
You get called out on that, and you'll make an enemy of going, or you'll make someone. Enemy's not the right word. Someone who may not re-engage with you though.
Surround yourself with people that inspire you. That's it. And what's this week, Tom?
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
So hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving, and have a great time. Thanks.
All right.